What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Degen Alpha. I'm your host, Taco here. It's a beautiful Monday morning. The markets are green, which is great to see. I'm in a long right now, too, so we're going to go into that. We're going to go into maybe some potential BlackRock manipulation with their settlements with Bitcoin off-chain. I've seen some weird things on X about that, so we're going to do a deep dive. And, of course, we're going to check out DTaco, which is Degen Alpha's very own meme coin. I think it's doing pretty good. I'm not expecting this thing to go to $1 bajillion, but it's a community meme coin for the Degen Alpha community. So let's get right into it. But first, give us a follow here on Degen Alpha Show on X. Again, we are live Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is your guide to confident blockchain navigation. And of course, the wildest degenerate crypto picks, handpicked by me, Taco. So give this guy a follow, crypto_taco01, the one and only. And then back to Degen Alpha. Join our Telegram channel. I did a little makeover I think like a week ago. So we have the general chat. We have Taco's trading and TA. So I just put this in that chat. I think Bitcoin could potentially get up to 59K. So, again, we're going to go into that. I also have my ref links. If you want to join CoinW, no KYC, the link is right there. Also, you can get a free $15 by using TradingView. And, of course, my favorite indicators, Market Cipher. We got a referral link for you right there. Then we got the Degen Taco meme coin. We got DTaco. There's the link to the snake.fun page where you can find DTaco. Again, this is just a community meme coin for fun, and once we break the bonding curve, I own 20% of the supply, don't have any plans on selling. I am going to do more like airdrops and like maybe fun giveaways for those meme coins for the community. And of course, we got the degeneracy tab here. So like if any of you guys have any meme coins that you are checking out, throw them right in there so I could look at them during the stream. And then, of course, we have airdrops. The last one I posted in here was the Get Grass airdrop. The eligibility checker is live, so you can go there and if you have been farming this airdrop, you can check what your allocation is going to be. So that is the Degen Alpha Telegram. Jump in there. We've got 124 members. We're growing every day, and I love to see it. All right, so let's jump right into the charts and the crypto markets. I did notice this. So market cap on CoinMarketCap is 195 trillion, but on CoinGecko, it is above 2 trillion. So which one is correct? I think CoinGecko is actually more accurate than CoinMarketCap, but CoinMarketCap looks nicer. So I'm going to stay on CoinMarketCap because essentially it's the same prices. I think they just have like Lido, Ethereum in here, and other forms of cryptos that are not on like the main page here. So it is what it is. We're just going to stick on here. So the total market cap, according to CoinMarketCap, is 1.95 trillion. It is up 1.92% today, hoping that we break above the 2 trillion mark on CoinMarketCap and we stay above it. And that kind of would mark the bottom. Or a bottom that we recently had. 24-hour volume is up significantly, 45.8%, sitting at 57.81 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 55.8. ETH dominance at 14.1. And if you want to send your friend some Ethereum, it'll cost 7.71 Gwei, which is around $1. No, that's too high. I'm going to say like 49 cents. Let's double check. Let's go to, where's my gas tab? I guess I don't have it. But if I type in E and then enter, it auto goes to it. Oh, shit. So Gwei has actually gone up recently since CoinMarketCap's number here. Yeah, there you go. I refresh it and it goes up. So I kind of already cheated. It's around $1 to send your friend some Ethereum. Not too bad, but that's actually pretty high for the last few months, honestly. We've been under 10 Gwei, and it's been pretty cheap to use Ethereum, and we've been using Ethereum. Let's just jump right into one of my DeFi positions. It's been growing very nicely. This position is $1,800. I have 59 liquidity pool tokens that I got from Curve here in the Zune wrapped ETH pool. So all you got to do is deposit into the liquidity pool with either wrapped ETH or Zune or a balance of both. and then you get your liquidity pool tokens, and you take them over to Convex, you go over to stake, and then you type in the wrapped ETH Zune pool here in the search bar, and you can see it already populates for me. So if you click on that, then you can deposit your liquidity pool tokens. You're going to have to approve the transaction. That's one transaction. And then you deposit and stake. And that's your second transaction. And then you can head over to claim and you can see your position grow. We are accumulating Curve token, Convex token, and Tsunami tokens. And as you can see, I mean, this has been going for about a week, maybe even less than a week. The last time I withdrew, I believe it was like around 130 bucks. That's kind of been my mark that I like to withdraw my money off of this pool. So far, I could even see what I have accumulated. Should be my wrapped Ethereum position, and I have accumulated $352 so far in this position. It's been growing very, very well, and that's also the Convex. Convex is also $5.54. So around $5.57 I have taken off the table on just the awards that I've been accumulating. What's up, Crypto Breezy? Joe Arby and Tommy Martin. What's up, guys? Crypto is about manipulation. Stop acting like you don't already know. LOL. Yeah, of course, man. I gotta like get an audience in here so they can see what I'm talking about. Maybe you didn't know about this BlackRock manipulation. I'm just trying to let you guys know what I'm seeing in the markets. We'll go right into that because Joe Arby is itching for it. So where is it? Where is it? Here, this is the tweet I found from Marty Party. He quote tweeted Vinny Barbosa here. Here is her tweet first. You read it right. BlackRock has been settling its Bitcoin transactions with Coinbase without using Bitcoin's settlement network. So is this true? Is this false? Let's look into it. We are not talking about buying a coffee, but institutional settlements of a $18.5 billion fund. The reason? Bitcoin is slow. So they're all about transaction fee and speed and fees. So here's the image source, this link right here, and the original source. So this is what she put here. This arrangement allows BlackRock to borrow Bitcoin, including a short selling, without proving a 1-to-1 holding ratio. These transactions settle in 2 to 30 days, all in cash, not Bitcoin. Off-chain trades occur outside of the blockchain, remaining invisible on the public ledger. BlackRock's off-chain Bitcoin borrowing raises transparency issues. This method offers several advantages, including increased transaction speed and reduced fees. However, also bringing about transparency concerns, particularly regarding large-scale transactions involving significant market players like BlackRock. So that is what I'm referring to, Joe Arby. Obviously, there's massive amounts of manipulation in every meme coin, crypto, altcoin, L2. Usually, people get in early, or insiders, and they like to take profits because usually when you're the first person into a meme coin or a project or a protocol, you have a massive amount of the holdings, and you essentially can control your stake in the project way easier than somebody that just jumps in when the market cap shoots up. So obviously manipulation is all around us, but this form of manipulation is pretty insane in my opinion. And here's just more of it, more on the off-chain in cash fugazi of BlackRock's ETF structure with Coinbase, explaining why the price doesn't reflect the inflows. Fifi, third frog after Pepe, and Hoppy. Please look what happened to Fefe today. I will check it out. All right, let me look in this first. Seen a lot of chatter on this related to IBIT in particular and Bitcoin ETFs in general. There is some amount of misunderstanding and some truth based on what I've seen. This tweet has 1.1 million views, so we'll do my best to clarify below. So here is his quote tweet. BlackRock can take as much Bitcoin as they want from Coinbase, and the transaction is recorded off-chain. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see all of the ETF's wallets. I'd like to see all the ETF wallets. And then he cursed out Brian. What is this? The transfer of Bitcoin from the trusted trading balance to the Bitcoin trading counterparty's account at the prime execution agent or to the prime execution agent is an off-chain transaction that is recorded in the books and recorded in records of the prime execution agent. The trust trading balance with the prime execution agent may not be funded with Bitcoin on trade date for the sale of Bitcoin in connection with the redemption order. When Bitcoin remains in the trust vault balance with the Bitcoin custodian at the point of intended execution of a sale of a Bitcoin. In those circumstances, the trust may borrow trade credits in the form of Bitcoin from the trade credit lender, which allows the trust to sell Bitcoin through the prime execution agent on trade date. And the cash proceeds are deposited in the trust trading balance with the prime execution agent. For settlement of a redemption where the trade credits were utilized, the trust delivers cash to an authorized participant in exchange for shares received from the authorized participant. In the event trade credits were used, the trust will use the Bitcoin moved from the trust vault balance with the Bitcoin custodian to the trading balance with the prime execution agent to repay the trade credits borrowed from the trade credit lender. Okay, all right. It's pretty crazy. This means they can borrow Bitcoin from Coinbase to short and are not required to show any proof they hold one-to-one. There's also a 2 to 30-day settlement. All settlements are done in cash. All right, so here's Teddy Fusaro going into a deeper dive in this. First, need to understand how the account architecture at Coinbase works. IBIT has 2 account types. Bluff City breaks. I still trust Coinbase more than anyone. I do as well. I do as well. As far as like a retail user using Coinbase, if you're not doing anything shady, then you shouldn't have any issues with Coinbase. There was one period where they just turned my account off for like 2-3 months, and it was like a nightmare to try and get it back. I had to keep on emailing them, and I was getting just bot. Is my stream even working? Let me refresh this real quick. Oh, snap. Hopefully my stream is up. I think it's going. I think we're good. There we go. There we go. That was super weird. It was like showing the preview before the stream even starts. All right. Well, yeah, I trust Coinbase as well, except for when they just randomly turned my account off. Wouldn't allow me to interact with it. I was emailing a robot for months, and then finally I got a real person to be like, here's your account back. Sorry for the issues. Here's a free $50 USDC credit. So other than that, I haven't had issues with Coinbase. Kevin Pearson says, seems fine. You're good, bro. All right, good. Maybe it's just like an issue with showing my stream on my studio here. All right, so IBET has 2 account types, trading account or trading balance account, and custody account or vault account. Number 1 is at Coinbase Prime, and number 2 is at Coinbase Custody Trust Company, LLC. IBIT also requires that all other OTC trading counterparties have accounts at Coinbase Prime in order to do business with IBIT. Transfers between any 2 trading balance accounts are not on-chain transactions. So they're just using legacy financial rails, I guess. They are not recorded on the Bitcoin blockchain and are internal ledger movements between accounts at Coinbase Prime, which rolls up to Coinbase. Records on the book and records of coin. Transfers from the trading account to the vault account are on-chain. This is a movement of corn from Coinbase and into cold storage custody at Coinbase Custody Trust Company. So this is just like a whole bunch of different companies, shell companies, transferring Bitcoin balances back and forth that are not on-chain. I guess just to obviously keep track of all the trading that's going on intraday. I believe Base Chain is about to explode from Coinbase, BNB 2.0 this cycle. BlackRock is also making their own L2 soon. I've been going into Base a lot. We even actually have a position open that's been pretty good so far. What sucks is my USD balance is going down. It was at 610. Now it's at 570, and my Arrow balance is at 582. So I put in about $1,200. So what's that at? I feel like this will just kind of balance out over time. And when the market turns and arrow goes up, I believe my position will go up. But so we have 587, and then what was this one? 582 plus 582. So about $40 off from when I put my position in. And thankfully, my arrow is kind of right up at that value of $36 because I'm getting 61.91% emissions in the arrow token. So this is a good way to like DCA into arrow and kind of still keep your stake in the token. Hell yeah, did you know the second base chain ecosystem coin called Moonwell is being listed on Coinbase within weeks? So the mains will be Arrow and Well. Says Bluff City Breaks. Let me look. Moonwell. Let's check out Moonwell. KRC 20 soon. Says Quarter Crawler. An open lending and borrowing app built on Base, Moonbeam, and Moon River. Not many people that I know use Moonbeam and Moon River, but the activity on Base is exploding. All right, and it looks like they're also going to be live on Optimism, embracing the super chain vision. So let's go to their website. Lending made simple. Put your digital assets to work. Lend or borrow to handle whatever life throws your way. Pay back on your own schedule with no monthly payments or additional fees. All right, so we're at the app. We're on the app now. Explore USD anywhere. Lend USDC from the top Ethereum networks and start building your tomorrow on Moonwell. So you're getting 11.6%. Let's connect our wallet. Let's use, before connecting your wallet, please make sure to read and accept the terms of service. All right. Oh, right here. I was like, where is it? All right, so we got our MetaMask. Next, confirm. All right, so let's go to Base. All right. I'll look at Fefe real quick. Real quick before Fefe, Nero. I thought here's some alpha for you guys. All right, so let's go to the Silo bot. Silo free bot. So what I was noticing right around this period, a lot of people were adding liquidity to Nero. And I was getting those notifications from my Silo free bot. Probably won't be able to find exactly. Oh, well, there you can see people removing liquidity. And that's probably because the move is already done. So, I mean, let's see. What is this up? Let me get off of the pointer. I could do it. There it is. So this is up 588%. So Nero whales were positioning themselves before this massive move by adding liquidity to this meme coin. You can see it's 4.2 million volume. And if you're capturing fees on transactional buys and sells, you're just making money without even worrying about your liquidity, especially if they're planning to pump the token. So as you can see, like this person removed 15 wrapped Ethereum at 10:32, so about 2 hours ago. So I would be looking at this thing to maybe cool off and potentially go down in the near term because of this explosive move that we already had. Maybe something like this is going to happen. So what was that downturn? That was 50%. So let's say we go down 50% from here. That would bring us to an 86 million market cap. I'm on market cap right now. If we go to price, though, and we go to the daily, same move, obviously, when market cap follows. It even went up further in price than market cap. So, all right, let's look at Fefe. That's right? Fefe. There it is. All right, so this one looks correct. 166K liquidity, 1.9 million market cap. It's having a great day, up 100%. This thing shot out of the gates, up 26,000%. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Any of you guys in Fefe? This is on Ethereum mainnet. 1,700 holders. Decent volume over the last 24 hours. 248,000. And yeah, it's up 110% about. All right, let's get to the issues. Ooh, got Go plus security. What are the issues? Has blacklists and has whitelists. So blacklists are wallets that can't buy it. Whitelists are wallets that have have ability to buy it sooner. Whether the whitelist function is included in the contract, whitelisting is mostly used to allow specific addresses to make early transactions, tax-free and not affected by transaction suspension. And that's in one day. Yeah, I mean, this thing has been having a great day so far. Let's look at bubble maps maybe. Let's see if there's any clusters, big clusters. All right, so here's the bubble map. Pepe deployer is this one. This whale has 3%. This whale has 1.5, 1.23. Pretty decent. What's this cluster? All right, so this cluster is 4.23% of the supply of the tokens in this meme coin. So let's see. All right, so we're on the ether scan of the token. We're going to go to holders. Okay, so not terrible. Let's go to the chart. So there's 170K of liquidity. And if we go to ether scan, the first address is fine. It's the Uniswap V2 pool. And then we got this whale that owns 3% of the supply. That's not good. That could wipe out more than half of the liquidity. The deployer, that's fine. That's where I guess tokens are being distributed from, or maybe for the community later on. Don't really know. And then you got the whales. And then you got this guy, the Boys Club. He has his Ethereum name service in the ENS for Boys Club Fire.eth. All right. I mean, the holders list doesn't look amazing. It doesn't look terrible, though. So let's see. What do the top traders look like? All right. That person is amazing trader. Made 41.1K off of $703. This guy got his tokens sent to his wallet, so he made 22K. 2,500 into 20K. About a 2x there, 2x there. This person, $79 into 14.6K. I wonder, and this was in 2 transactions. Let's see if we can look at. So he bought 9 days ago. How long has this been out for? Won't tell me. Oh, there it is. So he bought 9 days ago. How did he do that? Oh, okay, here we go. That's weird though. You see on the top traders, it says he only has 2 transactions. 2 transactions for $79, but he made 14.6. But then if you go to his transactions, he actually bought a month and 9 days ago. He bought about $4,000 or $5,000 worth of the token. So that's actually good to know that top traders, it could potentially not be accurate. 6.8 million liquidity on base chain for Moonwell, by the way, which is great. Some of the low liquidity coins are sketch. Yeah, 100%. But that 7.8 million liquidity on base chain for Moonwell is pretty good. All right, let's keep it going with some of the top stories I had. So this is Michael Saylor saying that Bitcoin is going to 13 million in 21 years. And he won't give a prediction after 4 years, but let's just watch.
Bitcoin's 0.1% of the capital in the world right now. I think it's going to go to 7% of the capital.
7%.
My long-term forecast is it's going to go to 13 million over 21 years.
13 million.
13 million. But what is it 5 years from now? You're in your 4-year calculus.
You know, it's been growing 44% a year with about a 40 to 50 vol. I would think it'll move on at 40%, then click down to 35, then 30, then 25, and at some point it'll be the S&P return plus 8.
So he's talking about diminishing returns on Bitcoin.
8%, and it'll be the S&P vol plus 8% because it's always going to be a more global, open, free capital market.
How is there stuff that's above your pay grade? You're worth billions. I mean, we can say that. It's above our pay grade, but who gets to decide if it's above your pay grade?
He might have been it's below his pay grade.
Right, exactly, exactly.
Bitcoin's an expression in this view that you want to invest in an asset without counterparty risk, which means you don't want to be counterparty to a country, a currency, a city, a company, a commodity, or a culture, right? So people think it's a risky thing. It's all about people wanting to not take risk. They don't want to guess whether Picasso's or real estate in New York or NVIDIA stock will be higher in 10 years. They want to buy money. They want to buy 1/21 millionth of all the money in the world forever.
End it there, Michael. Thank you.
Great. Michael,
So
thank
Michael
you.
Saylor's bullish. Who knew, right? Who knew? So is psychedelic. I am 95% confident we have bottomed here at 52.5K and 95% confident that we will not see anywhere near 44K whatsoever. And his reasoning, the USDT dominance. The USDT dominance chart is one of the most reliable charts to predict Bitcoin tops and reversals. Currently, USDT dominance is at levels not seen since the bear market when Bitcoin was trading at 27K. Bitcoin is pumping right now. Yes. All right, I'm in a 5X long, nothing crazy. I'm no crypto face here trading $5.8 million positions. This is only $110, but we're up about 10% or $2.1. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. The chart is also at very key resistance, touching levels that have only existed within bear markets. We have also over a 30% plus move to the downside on USDT dominance until it reaches the trend line that has predicted every Bitcoin top within 100% accuracy. This adds a serious amount of confluence to the bottoming pattern that Bitcoin is printing. For Bitcoin to reach 44K USDT dominance, would have to enter areas that are only seen in true bear markets. This would break high time frame structures on both charts, and we would actually see much lower than 44K in the end. If you're wishing for 44K, you're actually wishing for 30K. There is, of course, a probability that USDT breaks higher, but it's very small in my opinion. Investing is a game of probability, and based on the evidence of the entire market situation we are in, the probability is getting weighted to the upside from where I look. Let's see how the rest of the month plays out. So here is the chart that he's talking about with USDT dominance. So you can see we have peaked right to the bear market territory, and he is calling for us to lose about 30% in USDT dominance, essentially people buying Bitcoin with their USDT, which will push us to this trend support line at about, looks between about 4.75 and 5%. So I'm going to be looking at this very closely to see if we start to tick down in USDT dominance, or if we start going into the bear market territory where everybody is flowing into stable coins from crypto. I don't think that's going to happen. I think this guy's take is spot on. I mean, it's using math. It's using science. It's using the dominance of one of the most traded assets in crypto is stable coins. It's even more volume than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined, 47 billion, whereas Bitcoin is at 30 billion and Ethereum is at 14 billion. And let's go to USDC. USDC is up there, 5.2 billion, more than Solana and more than BNB. So obviously, people use stable coins. I use stable coins. It's a lot easier to trade into an asset that you know that the price isn't going to go up or go down. It's stable. It's easier than like trading your Ethereum into Bitcoin, and then you gotta watch the Bitcoin price to make sure that it doesn't go down versus Ethereum, essentially. So yeah, stablecoins are good. All right, and then here's the total crypto market cap. So here's a trend line that looks to be holding very strong since the COVID crash in 2020, March of 2020, when we marked that bottom. King Copa, 22, GM, my man. And then who else? K-Jam puts the taco logo. What's up, dude? All right, I read that. So it looked to have touched 3 times, almost 4 times right now. And if this thing gets up to the top of the trend, the resistance line, I mean, we could speculate the total market cap across all crypto to be above like 9 trillion, 10 trillion. So that'd be a pump of about 5x. I'd take it. All right, moving on. So this is unfortunate for TIA. TIA is not looking good. Looming crisis potentially. Despite being down 80% from its all-time high, TIA is still up 1x since its listing, but a massive unlock is coming, raising concerns over potential crisis. Key stats. With a circulating market cap of 870 million, which represents only 20% of the total supply, TIA's fully diluted market cap sits at a significant 4.4 billion, highlighting the large portion of tokens yet to be unlocked. And on October 31st, a massive 175 million TIA tokens, or 16.5% of the total supply, will be unlocked, followed by a daily release of 1 million TIA tokens starting November 1st, which leads to an increase in supply entering the market. So if the demand isn't there and the supply is increasing like this much, I think my TIA bads are fucked. By next year, supply will increase by 390%, significantly boosting the available token supply. Without a corresponding rise in demand, this could put downward pressure on TIA. Will TIA weather the storm, or will the market adjust to the influx? I'm afraid for my TIA bags. At least I got them staked, though. On the flip side, on the bullish side, the Moon Carl thinks that AVAX is ready for a massive breakout with this falling wedge that has been forming for almost 1 year. Possible medium-term targets are $28, $31, or $33, $41.30, and $54. Fefe thinks that ETH is going to dump. I hope not. I really hope not. Let's look at the trading view chart. While we're on Bitcoin here, I'll stay on here for a second. So this is why I longed earlier today. So this is on the daily. We have a green dot on market cipher B. Last time we got one on this low of a mark on a negative 59, almost negative 60, was back in August 8th. And this candle is about 14.58%. If you held it to its peak, 18.9%. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at this support line that is kind of wonky. I mean, I guess you could redraw it a little bit, maybe take it from there. I mean, it's wonky. It's a wonky support line, but it is descending. So hopefully this was a good support zone for Bitcoin at around 52,000, 52,700-ish. We've pumped from that point about 6%. So the moving average, the 200-day moving average, is sitting at around 59,365. And it looks to have been, it's floating on this line a lot. So I feel like it could easily get up to the 200-day moving average. And that would be around a 6.66% move. And that's pretty much exactly what I put in the chart on the Telegram here. About 59K. That's what I'm thinking we can get up to. All right, so that's the daily. We have the RSIs heading to the upside, and they're tight. We have the VWAP crossing the zero line. We have money flow in the green. So this is all good indicators that Bitcoin is going to head to the upside. On the 4-hour, we have a nice money flow curvature. So this is what we're looking at, the nice curvature. curvature. We have RSIs heading to the upside. They are gapped, so we're going to hope that they start to head together. VWAP is in the positive, and if you longed off of this last green dot that we got on the 8th yesterday, let's see what you would be up. You would be up around 3.5%. All right, so that's the 4 hour. On the hourly, we are nicely pumping after we received a green dot last hour. So this was at 12 o'clock. We got that green dot, and we're pushing above the 0 line. Or not the 0, the 60 line. When we push above the 60 line, we usually have more of a pump coming. So let's see what happened last time we pumped past the 60 line right here. We still went up another 2%. This move, we pumped above the 60 line right there, and we moved up about another 2, almost 3%. Just going back in time, we pumped above the 60 line right here, and we went up about 6%. So you can go back in time, look at all these points where we pumped above the 60 on Market Cipher B, and then find the confluence in the chart. So that's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm betting on, that we keep on going up, because we just got that green dot on Market Cipher B. We're heading above the 0 line. The RSIs are now, they're tight, and they're starting to conform together. VWAP is healthy in the green, and so is money flow healthy in the green. And it hasn't been this high in money flow since back in August 23rd, right around this point. So if we continue with money flow in the green, and it continues to go a little bit higher, this peaked out at a 37 on money flow. So it still can go up another like 15 points. And that move was pretty significant. This went up around 7%. Hello and happy Monday. What are your thoughts on Atom at $4? Atom, aside from what the chart even looks like, has a massive inflation. Hence why if you stake it, I believe you're getting like, let's see, I think it's like 15 or 20%. Yeah, you're earning 18%. So you got to think that the emission rate of Cosmos is higher than 18%, which is allowing for this to be so high. Let's see if we can find it. Zero inflation. Oh, this is a proposal to reduce it. All right, 7 things to know before you buy Cosmos. Maybe it'll be in here somewhere. Loom Network. Don't know what any of that is. All right, this website sucks. I mean, there you go. I mean, the developers want to reduce the inflation rate. Let's see if this tells me what it is. Atom's current inflation rate is between 7 and 20%. And will reduce to 0 or 20% if the proposal passes. So aside what the chart looks like, you got to keep that in mind. There's always sell pressure from everybody who's always been staking their Atom. They claim their Atom and then they dump it. All right, so let's go to the chart. Let's go to this one. All right, let's zoom out to the monthly. So this thing got to about $44.70 back in 2021. Went on a nice run of 1,400%. I charted this thing in the past, it looks like, and I was hoping I was going to hold this support zone at around $5.46, and it was upward slanting. So that one's at $6.22. It wicked below it very slightly, and then it just kind of dumped right through it. So that's on the monthly. The monthly is not looking good. There's 21 days left for this candle to print, but it's showing a 16 bear versus a -1 bull. Money, it's not even showing me money flow because this chart is not old enough. But if I go to like the weekly, it'll show money flow. So there's a few things that we can look at. Market cipher B, the momentum waves, it very, very slightly looks like it can be starting to curve to the upside. So maybe in November 1st, we start to get a reversal on Cosmos Atom here. And this is just like just looking at the monthly and determining what I see. All right, now let's zoom in a little bit on the weekly. All right, so the weekly is also not looking good. We have, again, a 16 bear versus a -4 bulls. So the bulls are even weaker on the weekly. Bulls are weaker on the weekly. We have RSIs very, very low. They're at like one of the lowest points they've been at. But this could be good in a few reasons. So this is at like a 3.25. If we go into the past, let's put some arrows on the chart. So, all right, so they were at this low right there, and then they were also at this low right here. So let's see in the chart what we see now. All right, so this lines up right here, and we pumped 100%. Good. All right, and then right here, we pumped probably even more, 200%. So that's great. Now we got to look at the other indicators. All right, that was just RSIs. Now, momentum waves. It's hanging out down here, down in the gutter at below -60. There's the -60. And it's very slightly below it, but it is below it. So this thing could go down even further like it did back in August 14th. It crossed the -60 line right here on this candle, and it went down 27.62%. So, I mean, it doesn't look like that big of a move, but that's a big move, even for crypto. Very deep in money flow. This is the deepest it's been on this chart. Again, this is only going back to May of 2019. So it is at the lowest money flow it's ever been on this weekly time frame on this chart that I'm looking at. So we could potentially be getting a bounce. I don't want the brush. Actually, I do want the brush. Right here. If this goes lower than this point, then we can't really use it as a bounce point. But let's go into the daily. All right, so on the daily, let's get rid of these indicators. All right, so the daily, we're money flow in the red. RSIs are super low again. The last time that one of them was this low was June 16th. And didn't do anything. Even though RSI started to go up, the move was still, there's no strength in Atom right now. So now we're on the daily again, 18 bull versus a -1 bear. So crypto has been going up today. Everything is in the green. So if you're DCAing into Atom, could be a potential bottom. Could be a potential bottom. But again, like the weekly is still bearish for the next 6 days, and the monthly looks bearish for the next 21 days. But on the daily, it does look decent. So maybe we can get a move like this. Something like just to show it does have some life. What was this move? This was a 23% move. So from the bottom to the top, let's see we do something similar. That would bring us up to about $4.50. But the trend is your friend until the end, right? So if we're doing something like this, kind of doing something like that. So using this downward pressure since June 7th, it has been beaten down. What has this been down? Over 60% in the last 90 days. So if anything, I'd just be looking for this thing to maybe pump back up to this resistance line in the trend that has been Cosmos. It's been down since March. Again, down 73% since March. But not without some little signs of life. Not much signs of life, but some. VWAP heading up. RSIs are ticking up, and they're tight and they're together. We did get momentum clipping to the upside, so we got the green dot and a big green dot. You can long off of these big green dots, but with this asset, you're going to have to wait for the move to go up because it kind of stair steps up over time, and then it just completely just stops and then cuts off and dumps. This is the Bitcoin way. Yo, Degens, happy Monday. Happy Monday, my friend. So that is kind of what I'm seeing on Cosmos here. Let's go to the 4-hour. And bullish over the next day. It is showing a 16 bull versus a -1 bear. We are curving up with money flow. Let's get this a little bigger for you guys. So just taking the tool here. Not really. It's not really nice and rounded. It's jagged, and then it kind of cuts sideways. So I don't know if you can really use that as like a measurement. Let's try. Let's use my art skills. So maybe there's a turn in the market, the broader crypto market, which, I mean, this is the lowest point it has been in a long time. Last time it was this low. Last time it was this low was September 2020. September of 2020, it was this low. What is that? Like 800 days? 1,400 days. So that sucks. Hopefully you took profits. If you held from all the way back then and it pumped up really significantly, over 1,000%. Hopefully you took profits then. Is there a delay or a lagging indicator for the green dots? Is there a delay or a lagging indicator for the green dots? So CryptoFace has always said, obviously he's the guy marketing this and co-creator of it. And he's always said that this is a leading indicator. Obviously, you can't really predict the future. I guess you can. As best as, so this is how I use Market Cypher. I go down the time frames from the biggest time frames to the lower time frames. And if I'm actively looking for a position, then I'm going to see what the trend has been. So that's where the monthly and the weekly are great. Obviously, the daily is kind of what's going to happen over the next 24 hours. And then to get a kind of a snapshot of the next 4-hour time frame and how it's been performing. And then you go into the hour and see if the move is kind of lackluster or if it's continuing. So in this case, the hourly looks like it wants to continue. Again, the broader crypto market is going up today. So this could account for Atom here going up about 10% over the last 2 days. But there is a line in the sand. We have that green dot on the hourly. So is there a delay or a lagging indicator? So there is no delay. Once the indicators are all checking the green box, then it will show the green dot on, or the red dot. It'll show one of the indicators on the chart, and then it confirms and prints over the next 39 minutes on the hourly here. If the bullish trend continues over the next hour, then this will print, and then the next candle will continue the trend to the upside. So it'll continue up. I'm thinking this is what's going to happen with Atom. Atom here, it's going to do something like that. So that could still bring us up to this trend line that I drew earlier. So it could potentially pump another 16%. And that move could happen. Let's estimate the middle of the wave. Could it pump that much in 4 hours? I'm not sure. So maybe this gets extended out a little further. Let's go to the 4 hour and see. So the 4 hour is still showing signs that it could be heading to the upside. Looking at these last momentum waves, we are very steep heading to the upside. So if it continues, maybe something like that. So this would bring us to about midnight, it looks like. So maybe over the next 12 hours, 11 hours, this continues to pump and it brings us up that 15, 16% to the moving average, the 200 moving average on these 4 hour candles. On the daily, the moving average, let's see. I don't even know if it'll show. It is up there. It's really, really high up there. $4 or $7. That would be a humongous pump. But we first have to break out of this downward sloping resistance that's, again, been going since June 5th. Happy Monday, Taco. Sure miss you being on the basement. Tell me you're going to come back periodically at least. Well, I'm pretty sure Drew will let you know, but he's actually going to be taking the 12:30 time slot. Some stuff happened in his real life for the better, for the good. And I'm a versatile taco, so I might switch the beginning of my streams to 1:30. So we got Kelly, BitLab Academy at 11:30 to 12:30. Then you would have Blockchain Basement from 12:30 to 1:30. And then you'd have Degen Alpha from 1:30 to 2:30. Let me know if you would stick around for all those crypto shows, guys. I would love it if you did. All right. So that's enough charting, I think, unless you guys want me to look at another token. I like looking at charts. I like doing this kind of taco TA, to see what these moves could potentially bring for us. I would definitely think that Adam here could get up to at least the 450 mark. But all right, let's continue on with what I had for you guys. All right, might as well bring up Degen Taco. So what are we trading tonight? We're trading D-Taco. Here is my meme coin, community meme coin. Here is the page that you can buy it on. I could drop it in the chat. Hopefully it works. Let's try. There it is. This is just a fun community meme token. You don't even have to buy it if you don't want to. I don't even care. I'm just going to hold my dev. I'm the dev. I own 21%. And again, if we beat the bonding curve, if we get out of the bonding curve, I'm going to start doing giveaways for the token. It's been performing pretty well. Obviously, we only have about 7 buyers, but it's up 436%. So I'll take it. And again, this is just a fun community token that I wanted to create on the Cardano network on snake.fun. This degenerate taco loves to spend his rent money on meme coins in hopes to finally make it out of the trenches, but somehow always ends up with more rug pulls than a bad hair salon. With every dip, he doubles down, convinced his spicy luck is just around the corner. Between juggling crypto charts and nacho cheese, he's the taco who believes one moonshot will finally take him from couch surfing to yacht sailing, or at least enough to buy extra guac without regret. So just having fun here. That's what crypto's all about, right? And making money. But this is more fun than making money. All right, Biff and S longs continue. Here is a significant turning point when everyone decided to go long. It looks like on August 28th. Here's that news about BlackRock. There's some more news about BlackRock. Here's Tyler's take. BlackRock can take as much Bitcoin as they want from Coinbase, and the transactions is recorded off chain. I'd like to see did I already go over this? Yeah, I already went over this. Did I already go over this too? Yes, I did. All right, so Bernstein Buzz, Sanford Bernstein Research, says that Bitcoin can hit 90K by the end of the year if Donald Trump is elected, and tank to 30K if Kamala Harris is elected. If I'm not even a political person and I see this, who am I voting for? Trump. Caspa. Let's check out Caspa. Let's try the next C chart. The this thing is looking good. This thing has been nothing but up since its inception. On the weekly, it's looking good. Money flow in the green. We got that nice green dot on the momentum back in May. That would have been a good opportunity to get in. That would have been a 72% rise. This token and the chart is not going to show me all the information, so I got to zoom in a little bit more. All right, so this is the daily. I mean, what's there to chart here? It's been nothing but up. Maybe you can say this is a resistance. I'm sorry. Maybe you can say this is a support zone. Somewhat. On the daily here, it's looking like it wants to go up. We have the big green dot and the market cipher B green dot. We have VWAP going up. Money flow is in the red, but it looks like it's barely going to stay in the red. It looks like it wants to do something like that. Let's see if there's been anything in the past that shows that. Not really. So it's never done that with money flow where it just dips into the red and then dips right back into the green. So we have to keep an eye on that. But the VWAP is heading up aggressively. And you can look in the past, all the other times that VWAP was heading up aggressively. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. All right, now let's look at the chart. The first one started on this candle. I can't even get on it. About August 22nd. All right. So this is just off the VWAP. August 22nd when it's flipping from negative to positive. 11% move. All right, back here. This was very nice. We also had that momentum green dot confluence right on the same time. Friday, the 26th of July. If you longed off this candle, that was a 17, almost an 18% move. Back here, it crossed. Aren't these indicators awesome? I mean, you can take one of your favorites from the massive amounts of indicators here. And once you see something bullish or bearish, depending on if you're long or short, you can get confluent indicators that also go along with that indicator. So let's see what else we see. So what was this move? This one was a nice move. That one was 36%. This is just off of VWAP, guys. This one was Saturday, the 1st of June. It flipped positive. That was a 40% move. So I would go along and say that this is probably going to follow the same pattern. It crossed right here on the 7th of September, and so far we're up about 7%. Let's say we go somewhere in the middle of all these moves, or maybe we form a new all-time high and go into price discovery. If we get back up to all-time high, that'd be a 40.54% move. So I like Caspa. I mean, this thing hasn't shown any signs of stopping. That doesn't mean it can't, but as far as I see, it's looking pretty good. The only concerning thing really is the money flow, but it looks like it wants to start curving back up to the upside. If it goes into an extended money flow in the red, let's see, it flipped into money flow in the red right here, but the price still went up 14%. But from the bottom, from that move where it flipped, it went down 22.35%. So I think those are just buying opportunities. Didn't even make it down to that support zone between December 2023 and February 2024. Kind of used that 9-cent zone as support. And then it almost basically used it again back in April 30th, 2024 at around 10 cents. And since then, it pumped over 100%. Caspa is looking good. I just wish I got into it sooner. Oh, God. How do I get rid of this thing on the side now? I don't want this over here. Can I just do this? No. Anyone know how to get rid of this over here? Oh, wait. There it is. God, I hate all those extra things on my charts. Oh, shit. It's already 1:31. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll very, very briefly go over the rest of what I had today. Went over that. Phantom generated 30 million in total swap fees with 5 million earned in August alone. Hopefully they do an airdrop. Sui came the top performer of the past 7 days. I've been hearing a lot of chatter about Sui. All right. And CNN is now talking about Poly Market, even though no one that watches CNN can use it. Scroll has partnered with EtherFi for their cash Visa cards. I believe you can get up to 8% cash back, so that's crazy. Jupiter Exchange, one of the best places to swap on Solana, released miner extracted value protection. So you won't get front ran or sandwiched within a transaction if you use this MEV protection. Protect your swaps from sandwich attacks. If you own a Clay Nation, they have a mint today. You do have to lock up your Clay Mate NFT in order to mint this, but it is free. First come, first serve for the first 7,777. And I believe I talked about the Linea LXP airdrop in the past. Maybe it was last week. I'll leave this in the airdrop tab on Degen Alpha if you want to start farming this airdrop. I think it's pretty easy. This one is just adding a little bit of liquidity to Jumper, equal parts Zero, equal parts Ethereum. And then after you do it, you get the quest, and then you can remove the liquidity if you want. Super easy to follow. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Happy Monday. Happy life. Happy wife. I don't have a wife. All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Degen Alpha. And I'm Taco. Peace out.